This is Prometheus. I'm going to give you another full game recap. I'm rolling with the Eagles. My opponent, TSDGLOCK, is rolling with them, Chicago Bears. And, you know, the Chicago Bears are not a very good team. They make a lot of mistakes, and that was the kind of game I was making, or kind of plays I was making with the Eagles. And in my first series, I actually had 2 delay of games in my very first series. Got myself in a long situation. Actually had to punt the ball back to my opponent. And those are things like the Chicago Bears are currently doing. Just really was having an off day. You know, I went into this game right here, and I just really didn't want to get into the game, but I went ahead and readied up anyways. Able to lock my opponent down and get him into a 3-point situation, and went right back to my set right there. And he's able to get me in a 4th and 1 situation. So what did I do is I hurried up because I was frustrated with the way I was making my play calls. I had a hole, I didn't get to the right side, and sure enough, he makes a tackle and gets me pinned down in my end zone. My opponent goes ahead and tries to hit me with a screen route, but I'm actually able to lock it up, and he hits a long field goal to keep the score at 6-0. So there's still hope right now with the Philadelphia team. It could have been down by 4 scores. So I finally get my first down with a screen. And then on a 1st and 10 situation, I go ahead and he gets me with a user sack. Don't see that a lot happening. Generally, when I see a guy playing a defensive end position, usually I don't think that they're going to be that good. Had a drop pass right there, get in a 3rd and 20 situation, and he actually fills up the seam with my bunch play that I usually use for playoffs. But right here, with 34 seconds left in the second half right there, I get a key interception, and I was able to go ahead and take it into the end zone, going up by 1 point, kicking the ball back to my opponent. So he comes back around and actually gets the guy right in coverage right there. He actually picks up another first down by falling forward with his running back on a 4th and 2 situation. Then hits me with a timely screen, does a little type rope right there, gets into the 15-yard line, and then settles for 3 points. So I still have a chance. We got 9 seconds left. On a 4th and 4 situation, I'm able to hit Macklin on the outside and actually spin right out of bounds. And then on this situation, I get tackled. This guy was doing a really good job. He was bottling my run. I couldn't run against him at all with the Chicago Bears defense. It was kind of a shock. And in a 4th and 10 situation, I go to my Dolphins playbook, and his defender gets right in the way, blocks the ball down, and now I'm buried. And he actually pops me up top with his with Alshon Jeffrey to actually go ahead and get the go-ahead score. They're up 16-7. A minute and 50 seconds left. I'm able to go ahead and get it down to the 1-yard line and get it into the end zone. I still have a chance. I've got 3 timeouts. All I need to do is stop them. But unfortunately, my opponent is able to convert and get that timely shutdown. So he's able to go ahead and win that game. And it's just, you know, sometimes you just lose games. You don't do really good. So I'm going to turn this into a doubleheader. Once again, I'm playing with Philadelphia. My opponent is playing with Green Bay, so it looks like I'm playing the NFC North in this game, this set right here. So on offense, I'm able to go ahead and split the middle right there with Macklin, get it down to the 50-yard line, and then come back around, and I get another delay of game. It's just this day I was just struggling to actually get balls off correctly and get plays. Hit him with a little screen route. I'll be doing a breakdown of this screen route and a full scheme built around it. So stay tuned to my channel for that. It is actually the play action wide receiver screen out of the Eagles formation. Went back to it again, and I saw that he actually was running a lot of cover 2 invert, and I was able to go ahead and hit him over the middle. So on a 4th and 10 situation, I'm looking to try to get this guy, and he actually hits me with an Aaron Rodgers route, gets down to the 50-yard line, comes back to play action, and hits me underneath and able to in the flat, able to go ahead and pick up a first down. Then dots me up right here. Look at this, right in between all of my defenders. Gets it inside the 20-yard line. Does another play action route. And look at this Aaron Rodgers shot right there. Gets it in the corner of the end zone to tie the score 7-0. I take the ball right down the middle to be able to pick up a first down on a 3rd and 1. And in a 2nd and 2, I'm actually starting to hit him with a running game. A little bit of a different situation with this team. I was actually able to get a running game a little bit more effectively, and I was hitting with the screen right here. And then I hit him with another screen with the running back, and I break a tackle, get it down to the 5-yard line, and basically milk the clock down to about 15 seconds going to the second half, going up by a score. So in the second half, he scrambles off to the right-hand side and hits a crossing route with his wide receiver, and then he does a lot of power strong power formations. He just kept on running the strong power, and he's actually was getting very good run blocking with that. Gets it down to a 3rd and 1, and smartly hits me in the flat. Actually was going with a blitz and had a bunch of yellows up. And then right here, he's able to get in crossing route and be able to get a 1st and goal. And then hits me over the middle, tying up the score 14-14. So 5 minutes and 15 seconds left. I'm able to go ahead and hit the seam. And then on this play, I got about 6 seconds left. Go ahead and hit him with a makes your free. And look at Macklin's off the races. What the? You got to be kidding me. I actually fumbled the ball right here. I actually would have been a touchdown, go up by another score, but in that type of situation, he's able to do that. So I'm able to go ahead and tackle him short of the 1st down marker, get in the 4th and 5 situation, and he goes underneath, and I actually tackle him short to get him on a 35-yard line, so I'm in field goal range. All I'm thinking right now is just to go ahead and milk the clock as much as possible, go ahead and get a 1st down on the 20-yard line, milking the clock down to the 2-minute warning, and try to hit him with a screen, but actually he stops it. And what I do is I settle for the 3 points. So he's got all of his timeouts left. I'm going to go ahead and kick off the ball to him. And on a 1st and 10 situation, I go ahead and smack him in his face. And then on a 2nd and 10 situation, as you can see, all my defenders are pulled down right there. I accidentally went ahead and ran commit when I was setting up my blitz. I figured to hit him with pressure, and right here, he's able to go ahead and get it down to the end zone. Smartly runs out of the end zone and actually chews up all my timeouts. And I just needed to go ahead and just get the ball down the field to try to go ahead and get a touchdown, but his defense just comes screaming in. I try to do a screen and come back and see if he's back into the cover 2 invert, but his defender comes and picks it off and takes it away from me. 2 games back-to-back, 3 games back-to-back, close games with the Philadelphia Eagles, and the only thing I'm figuring out is how to lose. It was very, very frustrating, and that's the one thing when you're seeing these Madden commentators and posting all their wins. We lose too. We selectively just don't choose to show all of our losses and all that stuff. So just wanted to show you a couple close games that I blew. Just made some stupid mistakes at the very end. You know, it is just a matter of what happens when you're playing this game. So I really appreciate all your support. I really thank you, and I'll be rolling out some more full games and some more scheme breakdowns very soon. Thanks a lot.